what's up, everybody? Welcome to our new time here on Valiant Vanquished, and let's give a special welcome to our guest for the fan art judging, Mike Rowe, Ninjak.
Wow!
Wow!
Yikes!
Guy, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself? Let everybody throw your plug in there, man.
Yeah, well, you know, thanks for having me, first of all. I'm Michael Rowe. I play Ninjak in Ninjak vs. Valiant universe. Grew up on the east coast of Canada on a little island called Newfoundland, so I'm about as far away from home as I can get right now.
If he were live, man.
I know, but Ninjak's here.
Ninjak's here, but it's kind of a.
You can just
It's
look
kind
this
of
up.
a big deal.
You can look this up on Twitch and like clip it.
Yeah, but I'd rather just do it live.
He's being in the moment with it.
Yeah.
I respect that. I respect the hell out of that.
That's what Ninjak
The
would
most
do.
millennial.
Yeah, basically.
Just ask yourself, what would Ninjak do?
But basically, for all the front page viewers, if you're wondering what's going on here, this is our Valiant Universe role-playing game, and tonight we are going to be judging the contestants that entered our fan art contest for this show. This is an official Valiant digital property, and we are going to be doing a role-playing show that takes place in the Valiant universe that is all canon for some stupid reason, and these wonderful players, but not Mike this week. We'll get him back sometime, but Mike's just going to help us out doing some looking at the art with us and you know, helping us announce the Valiant picked finalists for this fan art contest. So Valiant has already picked their finalists.
Whoa.
Hyper's already picked their finalists, but we're going to go through all the entries, and then when we get to the finalists, you in the chat room will be voting out of 6 finalists for who gets printed in the back of a Valiant comic book. So this is a really exciting opportunity for the artists, and thank you guys for participating and being here to watch. So if you guys are ready, we want to, I mean, I'll wait for Lucas, that way I know I'm not switching to something that he can't switch to. All right. Thanks everybody in the chat. Thanks guys. And we'll go through all the announcements about the show and all the special giveaways we have tonight and everything else after the fan art contest, so we can let Mike get out of here and get back to somewhat whatever normal life.
Oh, it's abnormal.
Okay, cool.
At best.
Is it weird? We've got you on the background behind you. I don't know if that's weird.
Oh,
This is
damn.
what you're.
That was actually my stunt double, so it's all good.
Okay. Dude, don't tell them that. It's totally you, right? It's totally you.
Movie magic.
I know everyone saw him here and was like, "Ooh, the power group about to get straight up murder."
Oh, that's right.
He handles the swords. I handle the eye movements and the brow. The eyebrow.
Yes, important.
Yeah.
Equally
I think
important.
the brow is more lethal than the swords, though.
Yes.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah,
Most
yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
All right, guys, let's get this started. Our first entry into the fan art contest is from JNR Comic Artist.
That's so cool.
Check it out.
Yeah.
Look at me spread wide eagle.
Oh,
That's just like Jay, man.
Well, that's how I think of you.
Yeah, right.
When I think of you, that's how I think of you.
I appreciate my pantsuit so much.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm a really big fan of the expressions you all have, and the Toyo Harada in the background toying with you all is
That is
also
so
really cool.
cool.
I'm a really big fan. This is great. This is great. I do wonder about that though.
I think it's got some size on it.
Is that? I mean,
Yeah,
It's a bit of a split
You're
orange
talking about
there,
his
man.
Shoe,
Yeah.
right? His shoe.
I like it.
So that's our first entry from JNR Comic Artist. Our next one is really fun, from Alana Rose.
Oh my gosh.
Birds gotta fly, Stick'em's gotta stick.
I love
what is
the
that made
purple
out of?
lipstick.
I think she did this in 3D paint.
Okay.
Honestly,
Right.
because yeah, there's the textures and everything. But yeah, I didn't
Right.
know Stick'em had lipstick, but I think that's got to be.
I love
That's
it.
fair.
I think that's definitely
Yeah.
where we got to take Stick'em now. For
No,
sure.
I think it's Stickum. I think Stickum would proudly wear lipstick, and
Yeah,
he would tell
definitely.
anyone. He would stab anyone who didn't like it. So, eat, eat, eat.
Boom. All right, next up from the wonderful Monica M. Art, we have.
So great.
Whoa.
Monica
So
M.
great.
It's amazing.
on.
That's cute. AF.
That's
I'm.
pretty
So,
F.
it's so weird to be going through all these because they're all so really cool.
I know,
Yeah.
right? Waist snatched, hips snatched, Stickum snatched.
Do you think you are walking through a beautiful snowstorm or
Yeah.
at a disco?
Oh, this is definitely. I mean, maybe at the first show that we ever played.
Oh, maybe this is at a concert?
Yeah, the concert that we did that we
concert?
shouldn't have done. We did a concert that wound up on YouTube and then outed us to the entire world. The power group are not smart people.
Remember I was telling you outside that it's really weird to have these guys say, you should totally do this canon in the Valiant universe, and then we have these guys go, let's go up on stage and do a concert in Vegas right before we destroy an entire casino and kill a bunch of people.
You know, that's one way to look at that.
And you just ask yourself what? What would Ninjak do?
What would Ninjak do? Exactly.
He would freestyle and then have fly girls.
Ninjak would totally get in front of a bunch of cameras on live TV and do a concert and beatbox, right? Yeah.
Not so much.
Yeah. DK's already checked out.
Oh no, I'm tweeting my Ninjak.
I was gonna say when I had him ride a dinosaur, I thought they were gonna be like, we're done. We're done. That it was fun. We're done.
There's actually a piece in here that addresses the
Hell
ridiculousness.
yeah!
Yes.
Right here, Aranxa Solis
gosh.
with our trip to the faraway.
So cool.
Jake's got one red eye, dude.
Oh, I didn't even know.
Yes. Terminator.
Oh yeah, I like that because that's like a movie poster and it's like foreshadowing.
Oh my God! The food, battery, food.
Oh, that's great.
This is fantastic.
I love the coloring.
So thank you, Aranxa Solis, so much. It was really fun.
Oh wow.
Really fun.
Can anyone name all the dinosaur species on this poster?
No, but I do know that we just found a new dinosaur called the Chillosaurus or something, and I'm like, yes.
That's a real thing?
Yeah.
Chillosaurus?
We just found a
Just
new
sits on his ass and eats all day and do shit?
He's the one who suddenly decided that like vegetables were super cool, you guys.
You know that like that Hotmail account has already been taken for like a decade.
All right, up next from James Debro, we've got this DK and Noah.
Oh my gosh. I have eyebrows. I'm so excited. My character's eyebrows burned off.
That's great.
DK, what's this look you're giving?
Yeah, like,
Oh, that's that sneaky side eye. Like, ooh.
are you like behind a fence, like looking through like
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like a barrier?
That's like Noah's in the RV in the back, and I'm like, okay.
Okay.
Guys, I think it's actually a mirror and he's standing on the other side of
Yeah, he's standing in front of me. Yeah, that's great.
This is great. Thank you, James Debro. This is also really amazing. These are all so good. This is one of my personal favorites, mainly because of DK's pose in this one from Void Smoker.
Oh, the show. Oh, he's spread eagle on this.
Another
one.
spread
Lots of
eagle.
going on.
Yeah, I like it. I see a theme.
I
occurring
also
here.
like
man.
Noah
I'm just gonna
freaking
say
out.
though.
I don't know, man. We'll have to compare. Side by side. It's the only way to compare.
Oh,
Yeah, Noah's furious.
I do like that you're wearing the wrestling unitard. That makes me super happy.
I've been telling anyone that's messaged me personally and asked, hey, can you give me any clues to what somebody would be wearing? I've always written them back and said DK's in a. DK's
Is that,
in
what's
unitard.
that move? Is that like Ultimate Punch? Like all
Yeah.
fists and feet at the same time?
We go for Death by Chocolate.
Yeah, that's the very like first draft of Death from Above.
Yeah.
But it was
Oh yeah, I'm sorry,
Death
Death by Chocolate.
Death
by
from
Chocolate.
Above.
Death by Chocolate.
Death by Chocolate. All right, up next from D&D Library Cat, we've got a really sad It's Me Dot.
Breaks my heart, dude.
That breaks my heart.
Mike Dot is a character on the show that's not with us anymore.
Oh no.
She's still alive. We think.
Not with us.
We think.
We think, we don't know.
Maybe.
She had to go off and deal with like a lot of like heartbreak and pain in her parents and
I love that you guys are all touched by this, but I find it creepy as hell.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't want to say her name 3 times in front of a mirror. She's gonna show up behind me and like.
Is that Jay as Dot or is that
Oh,
Dot?
yeah, because I
No,
got the red eyes.
that's Dot in fire mode.
Yes.
Because there in the last couple episodes, she was going full on supernova
Yeah.
fire
Yeah. Oh, Dot.
mode. Hey, Matt.
Our little baby.
Oh, baby.
Matty Matt. Up next, we've got from Umbrassel.
Oh, that is
Oh, that's amazing.
Oh, Jay
Oh.
Wow, that is the most Jay that Jay has ever
Oh my
Jayed.
God! Look at how
Oh my
regal
gosh.
DK looks.
I
Yeah,
know.
That's
Oh my
like,
God.
yeah, that's how I definitely see myself.
When are you going to remember to wear your J Gold hat?
Oh, yeah, I actually have a J Gold hat.
What?
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
wearing
yeah.
a J Gold hat.
I feel robbed.
I'll
No,
bring it.
this is great.
Noah looks so like
I know.
powerful.
I need to take this to my hairdresser.
Make me look like
I'm gonna get
this.
some layers.
And also, so
The
far,
feathered look.
all of these have had eyebrows.
Yes.
Yeah.
Noah has a thing where anytime like something happens in battle, she just doesn't have
not
eyebrows anymore.
my fault.
No, it's
This
great.
It is
None of the fan art.
yet to be my fault.
None of the fan art has had her without eyebrows, but my Twitter feed has been filled with
Yeah.
pictures of me without eyebrows.
You without eyebrows. It's horrifying.
It's extremely horrifying.
I blame it on
horrifying.
that's what happens when you shave the beard. People are like, well, everything goes now.
I guess it'll just be a mustache and no eyebrows. It'd be great. Another one coming up next from Monica M. Art.
Too. Can we get copies?
Oh,
of
look at that
that?
bad boy.
Oh,
Look at those
look
abs,
at
dude. Look at those
I
abs.
have that coat. If I bring that coat, will you wear it?
I'd wear it.
Okay.
Wait,
Hair,
you have
slay,
a
have
coat?
that coat.
You gotta start
Pop it.
dressing up,
Starting
man.
to
You
see
gotta wear the
it.
coat.
Whoa,
You gotta wear the jig on.
Yeah, we gotta dye
No
that hair. We
shirt.
gotta
I'm
get
starting to
that
see
hair
some
dyed.
resemblance between this character and John Morrison, who plays Eternal Warrior
Oh, yeah.
in the Ninjak verses.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
because he never wears a shirt either.
Yeah.
John Morrison is amazing as well.
Does he fart out green gas too?
Well, fart now. It seeps out of my pores normally.
That's
You,
awesome.
baby,
so
it farts.
I agree with Classy Clandor in the chat room. Says everyone has to start dressing up.
Yeah, okay.
Wait, Noah has been.
I'm
No,
super.
no shirt
Yo,
for
Not
me.
I
today.
really,
Not today.
I feel
but-
jealous because like I'm really easy. I just need a green hoodie.
Yeah.
Here's another one where I was asked, "What does DK wear?" From Jonathan Marks.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
so great.
amazing.
These
That's
are
impressive.
your
Yeah,
anger
see.
face.
Yeah, that's definitely
What an
when I get
interesting,
hard
like,
right there.
Drawing
Yeah.
like the speckles and all the like.
I know.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, it's intense.
He does these all in ink, no pencil beforehand.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right, I see you.
I like the spittle.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bite me.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah,
He's
guys
just
in the
yelling
chat
at a
room.
TV right there.
Everybody's saying there's so much good art. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Jonathan's
there's
amazing
so much.
too. So much good stuff. And we have another one coming up from Void Smoker. This one's just for you, Heretic Rada.
Yeah.
That's-
Professor Dandan though?
I know. I was like,
He's so
chops.
cheery.
He's got mutton chops.
My
Oh.
chops.
Love it.
So, Mike, I know there's a lot of things here that make no sense to you at all.
Yeah, it's confusing, but this one's speaking to me, I have to say. I know you guys were sad about the other one, but this one's making me sad.
You should hear the story about this guy. He was on the Malaysian flight that disappeared. It ended up in the faraway, and he was a sole survivor, or at least he thought he was going to be. They didn't realize they were in the faraway, and they ended up all eating each other to survive. And he was the last one left, and he couldn't live with the guilt when he found out it was just a place known as the faraway and not actually limbo or hell. So he killed himself with a gun that talks to itself.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Guys, this show is normal. If you're a front page viewer and you've never watched before, this all takes place in the Valiant comic books universe. It makes sense, I promise.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I promise. Yeah, no, it's totally not a super sad piece.
more art
I like that he's
Professor
looking
Dandan.
off too, like
I
he's
know.
remembering everything. Like
Yeah, it's all behind those eyes,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember I was in the Universal Studios tours, and Peter Jackson was talking to me on that screen, and he was talking about how, like, in Kong's eyes, you see emotion. Well, fuck you, Peter Jackson. In Heretic Radar, I'm gonna get hate mail from Peter
Is that also
Jackson.
canon?
Someone's
Is
gonna
fuck you,
clip
Peter
that and
Jackson,
then
also
remember
canon?
when you get cast later on. And
Oh yeah, I'm gonna tell him like, hey man, you got to see this show, Valiant Vanquished. By the way, I totally say fuck you in there, but don't worry, I do that to all my friends.
Cool, great. Moving on. We have one from Green-Eyed Trombonist in the chat room.
Oh,
So,
Yes.
for the front page viewers, you might not be aware of this. On this show, we give away NPC slots to viewers, to subscribers. So lots of the people in our chat room have shown up in this universe. In fact, most of the NPCs that are in these pieces of art are actually viewers, you guys in the chat room. Green-Eyed Trombonist plays Layla.
and she did fan art of herself.
And she did fan art of herself.
I know. I love it.
I love
the fan art, but
Freaky.
I already told Green Eyes, you did fan art of yourself. All right, then, I see you. That
Well,
could've
one of
been
my
a
favorite
DK
things
piece.
is-
That is a DK move. That is something DK would do.
Yeah,
I like all the little things she hid in here. There's a sculpture of someone playing a trombone.
Oh, nice.
There's a
That's
zoom in on this picture on her desk of Dot saying "best friends forever," but then crossed out with and the wither and die, and the mirror, the kind of mirror on the wall showing that she's actually a vine planting.
Oh, it's so good.
That's great.
Lots of details.
That's like a post-credit scene.
Is it paint or crayon or?
That's
Oh, it's blood. It's blood.
It's real blood. Human blood.
There was a lot of blood left over that day. A lot of people died.
A lot of people died. This show's really cheery. And we got another one coming in from Monica M. Art, who she really does make you think that this is a really cheery and fun-loving show. Look at that.
Look at that cute DK.
The 20-second 40.
Yeah, 20-second 40. You got that?
So sweet.
All I wanted to be was Superman.
Oh,
No.
he's
I
just
know.
floating.
Her art really does make us all look so happy.
Yeah.
It doesn't look as dysfunctional as the world really is. It's great. We have an entry from Ben Granoff. It was great.
Oh.
Oh, wow. I haven't seen that yet.
Let's get
Oh,
started.
stick 'em. So,
Stick 'em.
My character
don't do
Karen
that.
draws things, and one of the things that she draws that comes to life, her drawings come to life, is a character named Stickum, who just lives to stick.
Is he switchblade or just full on dagger?
Full on dagger. With 2 left feet.
They're actually being really nice in these drawings.
Yeah.
It's actually
Yeah,
a
they're
sideways
dying.
dagger with 2 left feet and a mouth on the.
Because she can't draw very well.
Yeah, she can't. Karen doesn't. She's not great at drawing. It's a
Gotcha.
really shit power for her to have because it doesn't really work.
There's a really bad drawing of a dick butt on her Twitter that she tried to bring to life, and it didn't work, thankfully.
A dick butt?
Yeah, dick butt.
That was the most sincere question of what is that, and I cherish you in this moment right now. I cherish you. Don't answer him. Just don't.
Yes.
A dick butt?
That's a thing. Don't go there.
Let the image just stay in my head.
Yep. Moving on. Another one from Jonathan Marks of Noah.
This is so bad.
They're so good.
Got
I like
my
this guy's
nose,
style.
my chin.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
he's really good.
It's
Yeah,
like
And what
a
I-
popular
what I-
thing, yes.
Guys, you're
Oh,
witnessing
dick
someone seeing a dick butt for the first
Oh my
time.
god.
You're witnessing someone seeing a dick butt for the first time. You clip that. Make sure we say.
I want somebody to get that tattoo and send us a photo.
Oh, I bet
Oh,
there is.
someone's got a
tattoo,
dick butt
right?
I'm
tattoo.
sure there's a dick butt tattoo out there.
Someone's had a
We'll
dick
find
butt
it right
tattooed
now.
on them.
Dick butt.
But look how amazing this art is.
That is
That is
and
also-
I'm going to hit him up so I can get that. Well, are we allowed to message these people?
Of course.
Hi, can you send me the original JPEG or whatever?
There's so many of these, and I'm like, I want to frame them and put them
I
in my
do.
new apartment.
I'm
Yes.
sure if you message the artists, they will be more than happy to
Thank
accommodate.
you, artists. I want them all.
Coming up next, another one from Green-Eyed Trombonist, which is just a fun little.
That's so cool.
Let's see what happens.
I need to be harder.
But I like that the thought bubble on me that
I
just
need
says.
to be hard.
I like the thought bubble on me that just says, "I'm so sorry, Dinesh."
That's
Yeah,
fair.
yeah, yeah.
That is
That's
fair.
Yeah.
I love it. The,
Food
the
better.
Valiant logo turned into devil horns.
I love this so
it.
much.
Yeah, that's
Food
See,
with
I-
battery food.
I appreciate this style because it's kind of like, what I used to draw when I was pretending to go to school.
We have another one coming up from Void Smoker, which is probably our most recent piece as far as in the continuity of the show.
Oh, whoa, dude.
Dip
Okay.
are popping.
I know.
Jamie
Okay.
looking fly, dude.
Okay, you could
It
just
was-
I don't like
It was
scary
cold that
shit.
day.
Yeah, no, for sure, dude.
Mike, you would understand because of the show some of the stuff he's gotten into recently. Jay here was just a normal psyot, living life, and then he merged with a bunch of bloodshot nanites. So now
Oh,
he's got the bloodshot virus.
Yeah,
hell of a thing.
dude.
We might have to call you in to take care of him, basically.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Whoa.
Boy, we would not. Okay, that would not be good for us.
Nah, I'm too powerful now.
Oh, we called them out live.
Oh,
like
my
it.
name's
Like
Jamie.
it.
We won't spoil here who wins in a fight.
We figured this out the old-fashioned way.
We won't spoil it. The show is coming
All
out
right,
soon.
well, here we go. Let's go.
Just flew.
So coming
love it.
up
I
next,
love
we
it.
have another one.
It's great.
This one from Graphiture. Probably my favorite one in here. I wish he had time to finish it out. So it was just he said he was really quick. He's like, oh, don't put it in. I was like, oh man, it's so good. It's so good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that one's really.
That's where it
I love
happened.
it.
Dude, everybody tried to stop me. I
Man,
love
I
it.
am.
We're-
DK's holding it down.
Yeah, you're all up in there.
Noah's reaching for a nipple. She's
You're like-
twisting my nipple.
I
If you
am.
see. Yeah, I love it.
You're like,
God, you got like
top,
one
right?
hand on the side. just
Please finish
We're
this.
over there.
I'm so
Gravature.
calm, though.
Finish it. I love it. I'll hang it on my wall.
I do like where your hand is and where your eyes are.
It's going into my butt, like for sure.
I love
Yeah.
it.
For sure.
I'll remind him of what he likes.
Yeah. I love it. Finish it.
And
Please
the little,
finish it. I love it.
Yeah.
Who is he reaching out for? Who's that little
It's
dude?
So
So-
this is the little creature that has all the nanites that he's taking.
Oh, okay. So this is like the prequel.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically. That makes no sense, I understand, but
Brilliant.
it's a little Scottish guy who is controlled by nanites from the future. It all makes sense if you catch up on the show.
Is he wearing a monocle?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's all I need to know.
Aw.
He's my new favorite character.
Yeah.
He's great.
Oh, well, he's dead now.
He's dead now.
Yeah.
Spoilers
We
for all the new viewers.
straight up.
You guys killed off a lot of people.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh boy, do we ever.
Oh, man.
Well, as you know,
A lot of it's by
Yeah.
accident.
Hashtag murder
happen.
squad.
things happen.
These things happen.
Murder Squad.
Did you
Wow.
keep track of your body count in the show?
Like, what do you
I've
think
been
it's
killed
at?
many times in many
Okay.
shows.
Yeah.
I got a list.
Okay.
going. Yeah.
We should compare body counts.
We should.
Yeah. All right, this next one from Pat King 13.
Oh my god, that's so cool.
You guys
Man.
definitely look like a band in this.
Jay,
I know
no,
we
I
do.
mean Jay's looking like Jesus right now.
Yeah.
I like
That's
it.
Jesus
I
Christ
like it.
Superstar.
Yeah. I love it.
That's so cool.
Oh
this is
God!
great.
Thank you, Pat King 13.
Everybody's
These are
playing
so
into my
great.
vanity,
I
man.
know.
Playing into my vanity.
Really
please.
playing
That's
into
love
the
it.
that's the most pimping your code has been in any of
Yeah.
the drawings. Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Oh man. All right, coming up next, another one from Void Smoker. Another really great one. I love this.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually,
A
you
look
know,
into the future.
yeah, by the way, anyone reading Renegade, spoiler, I was already talking with Dinesh. This is how we're going to end Renegades. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're gonna end Renegades like this. Josh knows we've been talking about this.
Wait,
this is-
Josh just shook his head.
he was like, no, he shook it
No,
like,
it was.
yeah.
It was, it
No,
was
I
aggression.
don't think that was it.
That was more like an eye roll.
I was like, yeah, babe. You know how Austin Powers does. You know, he was doing
Just
one
like the butt cheeks are so cradled by the Just so.
Yeah.
I know. Wow. Wow.
I'm actually, what I love about this are some of the little details. You've got a suit now.
Yeah.
And it's the Generation Zero logo, but crossed out with a blood strike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is, that's
Dark.
some dark shit right
Yeah.
there.
Dark.
And he, and when he sent the piece on Twitter, it was something like a glimpse of the future kind of thing. Which
Yeah.
is,
Yeah.
if you guys aren't caught up on Harbinger Renegades,
I'm getting chills
And
just
it's
thinking
not-
did you
about
see
it.
that sticker?
Yeah, I always
That's
appreciate the
Stickum.
little
Stickum
stickum.
is-
Stickum is
Oh
like.
yeah, stick him stuck.
he's got little legs and he's stuck into
Is he stuck into his like what part?
It's
do you
like-
think he's stuck
it's
into?
like his shin.
calf.
Yeah, he's like
Okay.
yeah, he's
Oh,
cat.
I did not catch that.
Yeah, stick 'em.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
you know, Stick'em's your friend.
good.
Amazing.
Stickum just like sticking, man.
Oh, that's so damn. Attention to detail.
Yep, attention to
Fire.
detail, man. This next one from Miss Cashew.
Oh,
that's
got
so
all
good.
of them.
Wally, Gassy, and
Do-
Stickum.
Do all
And then
your-
Pew Pew's being drawn, right? Or what is
all
Yeah,
that?
yeah,
two
Pew
left
Pew.
feet?
Pew.
Everything you draw has 2 left feet.
Sometimes they all have different personalities, and most of them hate me.
The wall doesn't have it.
We're working through it.
Yeah.
It's a
Well,
thing.
I like this one. This is another glimpse in the future because Wally actually likes you in this
Yeah,
one.
Yeah.
Wally's
Ooh.
smiling.
Everybody's like happy.
Everyone's
No,
And
Cassie
Gassy
thinks
looks
about to attack.
demented AF, dude.
It does.
Yeah.
Gassie's like
It's
demented.
an evil
in there.
smile.
All right, guys, we have another one from Graphiture here, and I will, no matter, regardless of what happens in this contest, I am printing this and making it a poster in our studio, 100%.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sick, sick,
Just
sick.
amazing, so cool.
good.
I love it.
There's not much more that can be said about that other than dope.
Yeah, that's amazing. Again, waist
Playing into my vanity,
snatched,
man.
Boobs,
Playing into my
snatched.
vanity.
I mean, I look.
I just pay
Yeah.
attention
I look.
to my biceps. Like, you know, I feel like a lot of people, you know,
Yeah.
miss.
These
Just,
are
Just
sleepers.
glaze
Sleepers
over.
are Jack Stewart.
yeah. A lot of people miss the detail in these guys right here. You know,
All right,
sometimes,
moving on.
All right, all right.
sometimes it's hard to see.
Moving on. This has
Sometimes it's hard to see, but like, you
definitely turned into a contest as usual between Johnny and
I won.
Iffies.
Oh, you can't see much on them jean jacket sleeves.
And
now
next,
I'm
another
lean.
one from Miss Cashew.
Yay!
That's it.
Oh,
Food, battery, food.
Belushi.
And a little mini
so good.
Scottish man.
Food,
Yes.
food, battery, food.
Is that my dude with the monocle?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Food, battery, food.
You know, and for viewers that don't understand, this was in the faraway. There were little robots that sang food, food, battery, food, and this little tiny nanite guy rode one of them into a bomb and it became big. It makes sense. All of this makes so much sense. And then the next one from Scripts and Comics. Stop feeding into Johnny's ego, please.
No, never stop.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Oh
Yes.
my goodness gracious, yes.
So this dude's sick and vomiting over
Love
here?
it. Exactly what Jay would be doing. Making people sick and vomit over there.
I love it. Look at the little bringing.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
And that's like
Yeah,
Jay when he gets a handle on life, you know? He's like going in for mission.
Everyone in
Ninjak
this contest is just murdering it. Just
Yeah.
killing it.
All right, well, it's time for the finalists.
Oh.
Okay, ooh.
So the first three picks were picked by Valiant of their three choices. So, pick number 1,
Love it.
Gravature.
Of course.
Okay.
That's so
Whoop,
cool.
whoop, whoop. It's pretty great, it's pretty great. Pick number 2 from Valiant.
Yeah.
Oh, girl. It's them
Getting
hips, boo. Them hips make all the Valiant boys sing.
What?
Pick number 3 from Valiant. Now, I sent these to Valiant. They chose. I did not tell them who made them, the story behind them. So let that show you Valiant's just as messed up as we are.
Yes.
That's great fucking art.
It's really good art.
That's
Yeah.
amazing.
It really is. Yeah. It's beautiful.
Like I said.
I want that on a t-shirt.
All right, those are the Valiant picks. We now have the 3 Hyper RPG picks. Pick number 1 from Hyper RPG.
Yay!
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Noah.
amazing. Oh, and the
He's got my
hands.
chin.
Like I said,
and
he
my
does
nose
these.
And my lips.
He does these in ink without a pencil source first, so that's why you'll often see duplicate. Like it looks like movement, but it's
Oh,
just
yeah, I love it.
him
Like,
finding
all
the spot and then committing. It's awesome.
Wow.
Pick
amazing.
number 2 from Hyper RPG
Yeah.
from JNR Comic Artist,
Yes.
and the final pick is of Scripts and
Oh,
Comics.
damn, yeah.
Ooh, I got one solo. Hoping for my solo, man.
We shall call it lightning vomit.
Lightning vomit, yes.
I'm gonna call that now.
All right, guys, here's what you're gonna do. The mods are gonna make a poll in the chat right now. All of you watching, front page, doesn't matter. If you're a new viewer, please take place in this. Tell us your favorite. You will vote as it appears on screen. The mods are getting it set up. So get to voting, guys. You're deciding who wins this
That's
competition.
so cool.
Personally, just you guys can weigh in here what you would pick if you were voting. So go ahead, tell me. Go
Well,
for
I
it.
want the one that's me because I'm a fucking narcissist.
Oh my god, dude, I just realized we were
Yeah. I've been drinking out of you all night. Man, it's good.
But also that graphiture one is also pretty.
I know, it's so great.
All right, Johnny, what would be your vote?
I'm gonna be faux humble and say 1.
Fumble.
Fumble. I'm gonna be fumble, dude.
You're gonna be fumble?
Yeah, it's just a great like group pick. I mean, also, God, man. I mean, if it encapsulates like everybody, I really like that.
Yeah.
5-2, but you know, that one even plays more into my vanity because it looks just like me.
All right, Michael, what do you think?
Oh, I gotta go with my boy, the bearded.
With Dan about the
You gotta go with
best.
Suicide.
Yeah, Suicide Sadness, I'll call it. And I want it on a t-shirt. And every
go.
time I go to my dark place, I'll just look at that and I'll be like, it ain't so bad. Look at this guy.
Look at this guy,
Happy.
He ate a bunch of people. for no reason.
So many people. You don't have to,
Things will never get that bad.
That bad.
Let's hope. Let's hope
To top it
anyways.
off, this gun
Yeah.
was designed in the future and fell into the faraway. Its sole purpose is to help you kill people with the psychological trauma. So Professor Dan, the gun here, will talk to you and try to make it easier for you to
Pull the trigger.
pull the
Yep.
trigger
And feel good about it.
and feel good about
And
it.
console you after.
Because it causes so much psychological damage to do it.
I love it.
So he was encouraged by the gun to pull the trigger. So
Yeah.
Oh, that's a
it's
whole
so
other
dark.
level shit. I love it.
Yeah.
All right, Danny, what would your vote be for?
I'm already gonna steal that one from Jonathan Marks, but I gotta go with 5 because it has all of us in there, and I
Yeah.
really like how it shows off all of us.
I also really love that Toyo Harada showed up in one.
Yes,
Like,
Yeah.
of
just
course, yeah, and then he's
looming
like
over
toying
everything.
with us.
Yeah.
I like that imagery.
I like that toy.
And they like nailed it. Like that's like the new poster for your show. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like it's just sort of tells a story.
Yeah, I was.
And Jay's being Jay.
yeah.
Yeah, dude. Get that out there.
Get that out
Get
there?
that out there for everybody.
All right, Iffy,
Yeah.
what's your pick?
My pick is going to be 5 because that does look like an actual variant cover. Like this is one of those covers that you would pick where it's like coming to the stand this week, and it's just like they did it in their own style, which is one of my favorite parts of variants. Is like you step away from like just the company-wide style and just kind of go for like the artist style, and it just takes me back to going to the stands and sometimes picking variants. Or you get those blank ones that you take to Comic-Con and then you forget to take them to your artist, so you just have a blank comic book in your collection.
Dude, what are you drinking over there?
Oh, just water.
He's drinking Bloodshot over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the thing.
Oh yeah, we're drinking
We're
out
all
of you.
drinking out of you, dude.
Sure,
We're
yeah.
all-
Easy.
Yeah, you have to have him send you one. It's so dope.
Totally.
All of our utensils are you.
Yeah.
everything.
You poor bastard.
Everything in here. My personal pick isn't up here. Mine would have been the Void Smoker jumping through the window on Palmer, flying
It's a
down to the ground.
great
Just
image.
Yeah,
as
good
a
one.
big fan of what's happening in Harbinger Renegades right now, or Renegade.
But like I said, me and Dinesh were working on it right now. Just
Okay.
Josh, you know
Just
what's
trying to
up.
iron
Go
out
ahead,
the
go ahead and
details.
send that email tomorrow. Go.
He's
Clip
saying
this.
no.
Go
He's
ahead and tweet
mouthing
it at
no.
Josh.
Josh,
so
do you want to tell everybody
He's
your
mouthing
pick?
no.
Do you want to get up here and tell everybody your pick?
No, I'm a number 1 guy. We've got
Okay.
number 1
Okay.
All right.
Oh.
Josh says number 1 in the office.
If you get a post that day, I'll put one opposite.
Oh hell yeah!
That's a
Posters of
Let me go
all.
up that Valiant.
Gravature.
It's
We
going to be
print
right
that.
next to your Braun Strowman poster.
Yes. my life size.
Wait, do you have a life-size bronze We'll talk later. We'll talk.
All right, guys. I think that's it. So close the poll, and we'll see who is the winner that will be featured in the back of a Valiant comic book.
It's so hard. They're all so good. Like, it's
I
so
know.
hard.
Oh.
Yeah, but before all this, I got to say, everything I saw, I loved. So thank you so
Thank
much.
you
It
so
really,
much for
it
submitting.
doesn't-
Great job all
yeah.
around.
And just I feel like in almost all of the pictures, like it was like they're little like breadcrumbs for like deep lore stuff that happened in the show. So I could tell,
Yes.
you really got in there and watched some eps. And thanks for watching. We can't do this without y'all.
Yeah,
for real.
I got mad
Yeah.
respect for this because I mean I can barely draw a fucking stick man.
Yeah.
Oh, my.
Yeah, neither can she, and it's great.
You ain't gonna.
That's what leads
Wow,
to
just
all
that
this.
random
my,
shade
my,
in here.
my
What's-
stick man have a right and a left foot. That's all.
Right.
Oh, can you do? It's easy if you just do 2 of the same one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll try that next time.
Yeah, it's easier.
All right, guys, we have a winner.
Oh
We
damn!
have an official winner,
Oh, man, my God.
and it is number 1.
Whoa!
Congratulations, Gravature. You are the winner of the art contest. Our runners-up for second place. Second place, and I believe third place, or I might have them backwards, but our runners-up are Heretic Rada,
Wow.
That's
Void
great.
Smoker, and Jonathan Marks with the Noah.
Amazing.
Absolutely.
We were so close,
absolutely
Father.
amazing.
Now we know what happened.
Yeah.
Super, super dark. But everyone that entered the contest, absolutely amazing. We are doing things on our end to make sure that you guys know that you are appreciated. We'll be posting an entire gallery on our Facebook,
Yes.
Valiant.
Yay.
What's the name of our
Thick
Thick and juicy friends.
Thick and juicy friends.
THICC
Thick.
And juicy friends. Thick and juicy friends.
You really should be watching the show, which we are going to start in just a little bit. Before we get into all the announcements for the show and all that wonderful stuff, we should give a round for Mike for coming out.
Thank you guys. Thanks for having me. All right.
We would love to have you come by sometime and kick everyone's ass on the show because your character is easily 5 levels above anyone on this.
Oh, yes?
Not anymore.
I gotta come back.
Okay.
All right, thank you guys. Have a good
Thank
show.
you.
Yeah,
All right.
right,
Thank you so much, man.